About 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with fairly moderate arthritis. I had arthritis in my lower back, my knees, my ankles, my wrists, my upper spine, and a lot of associated pain. Well, I've been an athlete my whole life, always involved in sport, either in school or then once I was out of school, competitive playground sports like basketball, and I was a skier, and I rode mountain bikes, motorcycles, things like that, surfing. Skiing was extremely painful activity for me. I did an awful lot of skiing, and I couldn't turn it down despite the fact that I was so much in pain. I still would go ski, and I would moderate that pain with the over-the-counter medications. Basketball, same thing. I would take 4 leave prior to going to play basketball just so that I could get through the game because I enjoyed the game so much. But it became so difficult to go and play these sports that I stopped doing them, and I began gaining weight very rapidly. And I was very shocked at how quickly I was gaining weight. I tried to moderate my diet, and I had a very difficult time. I didn't really know what I was doing wrong or right. I overate. I was unhappy. I ate too much. I ate late at night. I didn't have my release athletically to burn those calories off. And I very quickly put on 45 pounds. And I wonder, with that picture you asked me to paint, why I wouldn't have just continued gaining weight as I had previously. And I might be 280, 290 pounds right now, in tremendous pain, unable to work perhaps. I mean, that would be really scary. Imagine not being able to work, not being able to pay for my home and a place to live for my children, not being able to participate in their lives in the way that I participate now. Very scary. So I pretty much had reached a bottom when I came to Feline, and I felt that the remedies that I had experienced prior to that weren't having any effect at all. Not like they were having any effect, they were having no effect. And it was very clear that I needed to change something if I was going to feel any better. When I'm in pain, to be blunt, I'm an asshole. And when I'm uncomfortable, I'm not very good at hiding it. And so I was very short with people. I was not a friendly driver. I was not interested in giving any free estimates. I was uncomfortable externally as well as internally. She was able to sort of say, look, this is the type of body that you are. This is the type of genetic structure your liver has. And she puts it so much better than I can. But my body could not handle certain kinds of toxins, and so if I were to avoid those toxins, they would never build up in my body, she explains. So I was buoyed by that information, and by the way in which she obtained the information. This was not voodoo. This was not some sort of magical analysis, some sort of regular routine that she did with everyone. This was a specific analysis and prescription that was made to my body type from scientific analysis. I was to eliminate a lot of things that I enjoyed eating, which is not what the doctors told me. The doctors never told me that I couldn't eat anything in particular. And so I liked the doctors because they said I could eat whatever I wanted. Feline told me I couldn't eat beef and cheese and dairy products and these things that I was very used to, and yogurts and sugar. She said I couldn't eat sugar. That was not easy to do, and it took me some time to get past that, and there was some cleansing that was associated with her remedies, and some supplements that were purchased, and a lifestyle that was begun. But I can report after about a year I felt very good going upstairs. I was easier to get along with. I was more comfortable driving on the freeway, allowing someone to move in front of me. I mean, the little things in life that can be so irritating when you're unhappy, when you're uncomfortable. And that's really what I was, despite the fact that I was overweight and in pain, I was unhappy. And after 1 year, I felt much better. And for example, this morning I went out on a nice long mountain bike ride and returned, to get ready for this interview today, and I feel fine. I don't feel exhausted as I would have, say, 5 years ago if I went on a ride like I went on today. I doubt I would be able to leave the house.